Hey everyone, how's it going? Spencer here, and today we're going to take a look at the 2019 Audi Q8. Got quite a few cars behind me on both sides. I'm going to show you those in just a minute, and then we're going to go over, do a quick little review, show you some of the features on the 2019 Q8. All these cars are for sale. I work for Audi Flatirons, so please let me know if you're interested in purchasing one of these. Please let me know. I also just want to show you kind of what the car is about as well, so not just all about selling it, but yeah, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and let me know what you guys think of the brand new 2019, Audi Q8. All right, let's jump in. So once again, lots of beautiful cars. Really good selection here. A couple other Q8s that have just landed. Pretty cool looking. So let's go ahead and start by taking a look at this beautiful example of the Q8. Do a quick walk around here. You can see up in the front there the full LED headlights, the camera up front, of course the radars for the adaptive cruise control, some of the safety features, and then the full LED headlights. It's got a really nice profile on it, in my opinion. Q8's brand new for 2019 model year. It's based off the Q7 platform. So same kind of similar size, I guess. Not same, but similar in dimensions. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the window sticker here. 2019 Q8. See the base price there is $67,000. It's a glacier white with a brown interior. Premium Plus package comes with a lot of really good standard features like the 4-zone climate, top view camera, the ventilated front seats. It's just a very nice feature. Same with the high beam assist. Phone box, I'll show you, things like that. Some of it was still carryover from last year. This particular one's going to have the driver assist package, year one package, which is going to be basically all the blackout features, which I'll show you as well. Looks very nice on the Q8. And then it's cold weather package, so heated rear seats, heated steering wheel. Things like virtual cockpit navigation are going to be standard on the Q8, which is kind of a nice feature that they're doing, as well as the adaptive dampening suspension. So some of those like key features that a lot of the customers really wanted, it's on the Q8. So here's that black trim, prime example around the window, and then up top. A little bit different wheel and tire. This particular one have Hankook all seasons on them, so they're really good for the weather here in Colorado. And then you can see on the front some blackout features on the grille, as well as the bottom of the bumper there. Keep going, we'll wrap around the back here. Continuing on with that theme, you can see the nice big LEDs on the back there. Black trim down below by the tow hitch there as well. Really bright LEDs illuminate there. I'm going to go ahead and open the hatch there, and you can see there's lots and lots of storage. When I think Q8, I think A8, so luxury, but in an SUV. So you can see there's no third row. It's not an option on the Q8. It's a little bit different than the Q7 in that sense. This particular one, obviously being a new car, has all your mats and racks and things of that nature, but you'll see it's got this really nice cargo cover. So that way, when it's closed up, you can hide things underneath there. First aid kit, good storage throughout. Go ahead and pop this up. LED lighting back here as well. See the subwoofer and amplifier for the Bang & Olufsen sound system, as well as the spare tire. Go ahead and press that button and it'll bring that rear hatch down. You can also use your foot and actuate the bottom there, and it'll open and close. You can see some of these sensors, and if you follow along with Audi, you'll notice what these are new for this year. They have in the front and the rear bumper, and what those do is they help find parking spots, so the car will basically self-park. kind of new for the Q8. We're seeing it on the Q7 as well. Audi hasn't been doing this for too long, so it's really interesting technology and seems to work well. But it's nice that it's coming to the Q8. Another view at the wheels there. Go ahead and open up the rear here. You can see it's very nice brown leather on the side there. It's got soft touch materials with leather throughout. You see down below here the Bang & Olufsen speaker grill. Really sharp looking. Nice wood touch throughout too on all the doors. The dash, we'll show you that as well. But like I was saying, I mean, A8, you know, quality and comfort, but an SUV. So obviously your fit and finish is going to be typical Audi. Down below you can see 2 USB ports, 12 volt. I'll power this on in a minute and you can see it'll actually basically be a full touchscreen for your rear heated seats, rear climate. It is a true independent 4-zone, which is a very, very nice feature for each occupant. You can see the vents up in the door there, as well as more speakers. You can still fit 5 people in here comfortably. Cup holders still. Pretty typical Audi. And then the seats will fold down, and then we'll scoot forward and back. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, or if you've not, please go check them out. I definitely have more in-depth view of some of these features working, so always interesting. Now I'm about 6 foot tall, and this seat is set up to me. I was just driving the car, and you can see how much room I have. I mean, that's plenty. And if we close this up, it's got a nice solid thunk for the nice closed door there. Window automatically rolls back up, and there's just tons of room throughout, which is perfect if you do need to fit 5 people. Open it back up here. And that's another thing worth mentioning as well. I mean, you can see the design here is a little bit different. It's very sporty, more coupe-like design, so you don't have the typical door sill that goes all the way up and over. It's just a little bit different, so it kind of breaks in the middle, and you have that more, like I said, coupe-like design, which is cool. Let's go ahead and hop in the front here. Similar, you know, appointments on this door as well. That'll be a common theme throughout. You know, soft touch materials, nice wood trim. Obviously all auto windows, mirrors, door locks, your memory seats, actuator for the trunk, obviously Bang & Olufsen down below there. S-line trim pieces, they are aluminum kick plates, so you can get in and out very nicely. And then of course it's illuminated at night. Nice supportive seats, really good bolstering. I think it's the perfect amount of comfort, you know, mixed between holding you in the seat but not being too uncomfortable in any sense. It's very nice in that matter. So we'll go ahead and close this up. You can see the dial here on the dash is a little bit different. No longer your typical turn switch. It's actually going to be buttons, which is very cool. And anytime you basically hover your finger over it, it'll give you information on the lights, and you can obviously press it to turn headlights on or off. All power steering wheel, tilt and telescope. This one had the driver assistance package, so you have your adaptive lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control. You can set your distance. Let's go ahead and power it on here. I love that start up. You'll hear the noise as well. And it kind of comes to life. The virtual cockpit for 2019 is one of my favorite features on the Q8. It's all updated. A little bit different gauges from last year. I think they're a little bit sharper in my opinion. And then of course you have this revised set of buttons up on the steering wheel. So you have view. And that will just make your gauges bigger and smaller. You have a menu button on the left side. Depending on what sub-menu you're in, it'll give you more options, essentially is how I look at it. A back button, you can zoom in and out by scrolling, and then select by just pressing down. And then you have the top 4 or 5 sub-menus up there. Depending on what, if you have a morning message and things like that, it'll expand and give you more information as needed. Miles on the car, consumption information, your music, telephone when it's connected, and the navigation. So you can see down in the bottom right corner, it's Google Earth based, like the face of it, but it's here mapping is the new mapping system for the 2019 Audis. So kind of an interesting bit of info. You'll see that over here as well. The touchscreen on both sides work, or top and bottom layer work very, very well. They're very smooth and fluid. And again, like I said, if you've seen any of my other videos, you can see me go a little bit more in depth. But I love this new system here. You can just hit search, and you can either speak to it. You can write down here. This car's so new, so it's not set up. Okay, understand. And then you can write in there. So maybe we can just search star, come up with star, Bucks, and then it'll find the closest Starbucks. Very, very simple. That's a very nice feature. I like that a lot. The other thing you can do is you can press this. Find the closest Starbucks.
I am searching for Starbucks nearby.
And the voice systems.
Choose a line number or provide additional
voice system's very natural now. It reminds me a lot of using an iPhone or an Android. It's very simple. The other thing you can do with voice recognition, which is super cool, it's new for us in the Audis, is you can actually tell it to set temperature, turn it on and off, heated seats. It can be a little more personal. Set temperature to 70 degrees.
I am
you can see it changed.
The temperature to 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Set temperature to 72 degrees.
I am increasing the temperature to 72 degrees Fahrenheit.
So phenomenal. You can ask that to do a wide assortment of things, and it's very useful now when you're driving. It's just right there. You can keep your eyes on the road, continue to drive, and ask it to change, features. So I think that's very nice. You also have like weather, so part of Audi Connect and car Wi-Fi. You have this little scroll down where it'll give you information about the vehicle. It reminds me a lot of it. I think they call them trays on the iPhone or the Android, where you just scroll down on the top and it'll give you key information. Same thing on the Audi. You have settings. It's easy to access now. Weather here in Broomfield, 32 degrees, cloudy. And then you also have things like news and messages, a carryover of what we saw in the 2018s, but it's just a different platform. It's a little bit quicker, more responsive and fluid on the 2019 Q8 especially. So just my opinion, I think they've done a very nice job with it. You also have wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. They're not subscription based, which is nice. We'll let that load back up. The car, just like I said, is new, so it's still connecting through with the internet services. So there you go. Now you can see. You can scroll through. It'll give you different news, updates, things like that. So very nice. Set up your messages. You can set up, I believe it's up to 7 user profiles. The vehicle, that hasn't changed. You have Audi Drive Select. You can go through and basically set up the car to how you like to drive. So if you like a little bit sportier feel, you can see the racetrack on the side there. Dynamic mode, auto, combination of everything, comfort, a little less aggressive, more toned down. And off-road will be, of course, good for snow, loose surfaces. And then at the bottom, individual, you can set that up to how you like to drive. And you can see it's all very easy to navigate. It's quick. Down below here, all climate, you have this little pull-down tray for presets. You can, I call them preset tiles. You can set up all sorts of, music, radio stations, phone numbers, things that are easy to access. Your lane keep assist off, downhill descent. It's like a downhill cruise control for 20 miles per hour and under, I believe. Auto start stop feature. Your home link is no longer a button. It's now right there on the screen, and it'll ask you if you want to program the door. It's super easy to do. You can turn this top screen off so if you need to clean it. And then, of course, you have some of your typical buttons like the heated seats, and you can hear the click. It's very responsive. Ventilated seats. You can turn on your heated steering wheel. I love when you turn it on and off because you can see the steering wheel kind of glow. It's kind of cool. You can set the rear AC. Of course, you'll still have some physical buttons too, like the defrost, both front and rear. Those are physical buttons. And then you have your hazard switch as well. This guy here will manually turn on your 360 view camera, and you can see it's 3D. Kind of cool. It's very detailed too, so when I have the hazards on, you can see them will actually change. Kind of cool. One of my favorite features, full 360 view camera, like we were talking about as well. You can preset angles. You can turn the 3D system off and just choose if you want like front, side, up, down. Really helps if you're getting close to a curb. That's kind of your curb view, so you can see. Those are going to be the back ones, but the front ones here, you can see the front wheel turning a little bit there. Kind of interesting. I think that's kind of a neat little feature that they did. And then of course, you know, you have navigation on the side. You have a couple of preset buttons that you can change out to whatever shortcuts you like to use. And then down below, typical Audi shifter now that we've seen for a couple of years. All the way up is reverse, all the way down is drive. Pulling it back one more is going to be sport mode on the transmission, and then you're going to have a physical button for park. And you'll see that illuminate there as well, letting you know that the car is indeed in park. Automatic parking brake, up and down, turns it on and off, depending if you're going up or down. Spot for your key, 2 cup holders. And this is something different for the 2019 model years with Audi. Wireless charging. So you can see that there. Basically any new phone that's compatible with wireless charging. iPhone, Android, doesn't matter. You can set it right there. And then you have some USB ports, SD card, a little bit of storage, nothing too crazy. And you can just see the beautiful black piano trim. Really nice looking. Up top you have the sunroof, which is pretty cool looking, I think. Opens it up for sure. SOS button. Your information if you have any questions about the Audi, or you need a tire to be changed, whatever it might be. This one will be active for 4 years. This one will be active for 10 years. So kind of nice that it's there. Of course, all LED interior lighting. And you can see that throughout. So pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and hop out here and show you one more walk around of the car. And like I said, if you have any questions or you want to see any more of these cars, please let us know. I'll get back to you in the comments. And I'd love to, like I said, show you the brand new Q8 or really any of our inventory here at Audi Flatirons. Beautiful front end. So there you go, guys. Thanks so much for watching and tuning in. Please subscribe, check out my other videos, and like I said, stay tuned for more. We'll see you in the next video.